Hi everybody, namaste to you and welcome. Today I want to speak about the inner source and really how to get to connect to that universal consciousness, because I believe that we as humans, we have the power to raise our consciousness to the next level. Okay, we have the power to be really in tune with the higher cosmos. Now, before starting, if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe, leave a comment, and if you wish to be part of my spiritual podcast called Consciously Awakening, feel free to send me a message. Also, if you wish to work with me on a one-on-one level, feel free to contact me at my Facebook address in the description below. Now, source energy is love. Okay, source energy is love, and when we get to learn to operate from love, we get to see that the love is actually the highest vibrational truth. Okay, love is the highest frequency, and really the higher self speaks to us through a vibration of love. Okay, our higher self speaks to us through our love. It means that love is our essence. Okay, love is our essence, and when we step into that state of love, we realize that we can actually fix so many of the circumstances in our lives. Okay, we get to realize that so many of the things that we need to deal with are the things that maybe mostly happen within ourselves. So if you really want to connect to a higher principle, and if you really want to connect to love, if you really want to connect to source, you gotta look deeper within yourself. Okay, you gotta look deeper within yourself. You gotta question your belief systems. You gotta question your mindset, and you gotta begin to really love yourself. Love yourself, because I believe that so many of the things, and I believe that when I love myself, I really give the opportunity to actually increase my frequency. Okay, and really the best relationship that you can ever have is the relationship that you have with yourself. Okay, so if you really want to connect to a higher source, you gotta go deeper within yourself, and you gotta love yourself. Now, source energy is in everyone and everything. Okay, source energy is in everyone and everything, and really I've seen that vibrational alignment is important, because vibrational alignment is nothing more than staying connected with what I feel. And when I'm connected to what I feel good. But when I'm in resistance to what I feel bad. So it's all about a process of getting to listen to your heart. Okay, getting to listen to your heart and getting to listen to your intuition. Giving yourself the freedom necessary for you to expand your consciousness. So vibrational alignment is staying connected with the heart space, with the intuition. My question is, how connected are you to your feelings? How connected are you to your intuition? Because this is actually the amount that you are actually being connected with your higher self and source energy. And really, trust me, your inner source wouldn't break your free will. Okay, your higher self wouldn't break your free will. Your higher self is your most important spirit guide, and your higher self is constantly speaking to you. In essence, it is actually you, and it is the consciousness that is coming from source energy. Okay, the higher self is the consciousness that is coming from source energy, and the more that you are connected with this higher self, is the more that you are being connected to source consciousness, to the love principles, to higher consciousness. Okay, so my suggestion is, ask yourself, how can I connect with my higher self? And the best way to connect is to listen to the intuition. Okay, it is to listen to the feeling. And sometimes I feel strong impulses to follow my heart, and I realize that this higher self is actually operating from love. And when I follow my heart, I also operate from love. Now, it's okay to sometimes be disconnected, because we cannot always stay connected, or at least it's really hard to constantly stay connected to vibrational alignment and love. But what I've seen is the fact that in those moments of being disconnected, I experience contrast. Okay, it means that I get to realize that there are infinite choices, there are infinite possibilities. And when I'm feeling out of alignment, when I get to question and when I get to love myself, I also get to find new ways to connect back to source consciousness and source energy. So it's all about a process of having patience And it's all about the process of getting to alchemize the experiences, you know, because you always have the power to alchemize your experiences. You always have the power to step back into source consciousness. And really, source energy is everything that is, okay? It is the one consciousness that is in everyone and everything. It is the higher intelligence of the universe. And when we connect to this energy, we realize that we're actually so powerful, and we can actually begin to create anything that we desire. We have the power to alchemize any type of experience. We also have the power in the process to alchemize our past, you know? So source is love, guys. The more that you are connected to love, and the more that you are connected to your creative process and your unique side, is the more that you step into the alignment with source energy. And really, the higher self again speaks to us through our intuition. And the more that you listen to your feelings, is the more that you're being connected to source. And the higher self speaks to us through a pure vibration of bliss and love. Okay, because I believe that in our nature we are bliss and love. Okay, in our nature we are bliss and love. In our nature we are higher consciousness. In our nature we are spiritual beings having a human experience. In our nature we are love. Okay, so my suggestion is to, as much as possible, to ask yourself, what is my natural rhythm? Okay, what is my natural rhythm? What is your natural rhythm? Because when you step into that rhythm, you also step into the flow state. You also step into the creative process. You also step into the connection that you have with your source self. Okay, so your source self, and source self means higher self, is constantly guiding you. Okay, it is guiding you towards the most appropriate reality. And really, when you listen to the guidance, you feel good. You know, when you listen to the guidance, you feel good. But when you are in resistance, you are blocking the flow. So my suggestion is, try as much as possible to step into a state of flowing. Okay, the more that you flow is the more that you expand your consciousness. Now, my suggestion is, try to really find your unique side. Okay, if you really want to connect to source, you gotta have your own unique blueprint. You gotta have your own unique self-expression. And I've seen that when I express myself, when I create, when I love others, I get to increase my frequency to the next level. And when I increase my energy, I'm also connected to a higher source of consciousness. And I've seen that human consciousness has the power to awaken itself. You know, human consciousness has the power to awaken itself. Human consciousness can really open the energy centers to the next level. And really, human potential is infinite from my perspective. And I've seen this when I got to awaken myself. Okay, I've seen this back in 2014 when I had my spiritual awakening. I got to see that, wow, anything is possible. Okay, I got to see that I'm actually a multidimensional being having human experience. And in those moments, I got to realize deeper truths about reality. Okay, I got to see that the universe is actually intelligent, and human consciousness is actually connected to universal consciousness. It is connected to higher principles. And really, when we get to know ourselves in a deeper way, we also get to know source in a deeper way. Okay, we also get to know the universe in a deeper way. So my suggestion is, get to know yourself to know the universe. You know, get to know yourself, get to love others, get to appreciate yourself so you can appreciate the things into your life. It's all about a process where you are being connected from the inside out. Okay, so when I go within and when I question myself, I also open the space for an answer. And the answer is mostly based on love. Okay, the answer is mostly based on love. So when I operate from and as love, I realize that I cannot go wrong. But when I go forward with hate, I realize that I create resistance. Okay, when I go forward with anger, I also create resistance. So my suggestion is, operate from and as love, because source energy and source consciousness is actually love. Okay, love is the highest vibrational energy in the universe. And when you operate from love, you realize that you can actually release so much of the stuck energy. You can step into the flow state. You can begin to create at a whole new level. Okay, so also in connecting to source, you gotta make peace with yourself. Okay, because again, the best relationship that you can ever have is a relationship that you have with yourself. So when you make peace with yourself, you realize that you also make peace with others, because again, everything that is happening in your life is happening in relationship with how you perceive things. So I've seen that in my past I wasn't at peace with myself, and instantly I wasn't at peace with others as well. So I've seen that the more that I fix the things into my lives in relationship with myself, my outer world also changes, okay? So it's all about a process of getting to know yourself. Get to know yourself and realize deeper truths about yourself. Because when you realize deeper truths about yourself, you also realize deeper truths about reality. So it's all about a process of going within yourself and see what your truth is. You know, get to express your truth out there and see what happens. Okay, so this is today's message about connecting with source consciousness. Realize that source is love. The more that you operate from love is the more that you step into a higher conscious state. The universe is intelligent, and when you when you get to know these higher principles, you also begin to create at a new level. Guys, thanks so much for watching. This was today's message about connecting with source consciousness. Remember, source is love. Get to know yourself and you will know the universe. Stay conscious and realize that when you operate from love, you also step into a high vibrational state of consciousness and you are connected with source energy. Thanks so much for watching, and like always, see you on what is coming up next. Much peace and see ya. Bye bye.